There has been a recent spike in coyote attacks in urban areas right across Canada. In 1 week this summer, 2 children were mauled in Winnipeg. Another coyote walked into a woman's home in the city. And in Burnaby, a 6-year-old girl was bitten by a coyote. These reports are prompting a lot of questions about how cities should deal with coyotes and keep people safe at the same time. Joining me now from Niagara Falls is the Executive Director of Coyote Watch Canada, Leslie Sampson. Good to have you on the show.
Thank you, Lindsay, for having me today. So happy to be here.
Okay, so I want to show you a picture. Okay, so take a look at this picture. My sister took this picture on Tuesday. It was 9:30 in the morning in our neighborhood. There it is. There's the coyote. I have to tell you, in my experience over the last 2 weeks, my sister was followed when she was walking her dog. My brother-in-law watched a coyote go after a dog he was with. Another neighborhood dog required stitches after it was attacked by a coyote. So when I hear experts say that coyotes are generally timid and not a threat, I'm a little confused by this. So what tends to trigger these kinds of incidents?
Great question. So right now in coyote world, they're raising families. Now that particular coyote that you showed appeared to have some hair loss. So is it garbage day? I saw that there was a bin outside. So looking at all of these factors in the environment, typically coyotes are going to navigate through our communities even during the daytime. But when it comes to coyotes and dogs are looked at as another predator. So coyote parents are very devoted to their young pups, and they could be very stressed and super vigilant at this time towards dogs. And it could be a situation that folks aren't aware of. If there's a park where there's dogs off leash on a daily basis, that coyote family might be overly reactive towards a dog, even on a leash.
So we know, and we've been informed in our neighborhood in Toronto, that there is a mom with her pups. And in our case, when city officials have been contacted, they say they can't do anything. How come?
Well, first of all, I mean, I guess the next question would be, what would you want city officials to do? I think the grassroots education approach, letting neighbors know and citizens know how to respond appropriately, how to maintain those safe and healthy boundaries with wildlife. Coyotes are fed constantly by people. And the footage that you're showing there is from the U.S., and that site actually had a lot of construction, and construction workers were feeding the coyotes in the area. And so we don't want to see demand behavior, just like dogs waiting to be fed exactly at 8 o'clock at night. They want to be fed. Well, coyotes and other wildlife species can actually be food and human conditioned with the food reward.
I'm watching people in my neighborhood at least walk around with these whistles to blow in case they see somebody, it's a coyote. What can people do if they spot one?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, if you have a small dog, you pick your dog up. Always use a leash, especially during this time of year. If you're in a green space or walking in your neighborhood, be aware, stay off your cell phone, put your earbuds away, be very assertive, never turn your back and run, and just be maintaining that constant eye connection with that coyote, using a strong outdoor voice, clapping your hands, waving. The problem with a whistle is that coyotes hear all of these stimuli in an urban scape. So they're hearing horns and whistles. So the human voice, raising your hands, clapping, stomping. You can carry a green garbage bag, fill that bag with air, and snap it towards the coyote. Of course, if a person is really concerned and they've had a sighting, it is important to report that, because then we can always come in with city officials and do an investigation on site there as well to see what attractants are there and if there needs to be more educational outreach.
Well, Leslie Sampson, we appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lindsay.
All right,
have a great day.
You too.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.